This is Jacaranda Golf Club, about 30 minutes north of Miami. And last week the course played host to a very different side to tournament golf, one that 99% of golf fans will never see. It's called the GolfSlinger.com Tour. Essentially, minor league golf in South Florida for players who don't have status on a major tour. And Golfing World went along to discover more about this vitally important part of the professional golfing landscape.
I had the opportunity when I was 35 to turn pro and chase my dream. And I played for about a year and a half. I played some of the different tours, the Hooters Tour, some tours like that. And it was very expensive, and I met a lot of people that didn't have enough money to really pursue their dream. So I started this tour back in 2004 with the whole idea of it being low cost so that you could work at a golf course or you could work as a waiter and still keep your game sharp and hopefully advance to the next level.
We run probably between 130 to 150 events a year. A lot of single-day events. You got to bring it that day, like you got to do in a 4-day tournament, but you don't have any time to rest because competitive golf these days, you have to go low. So it really forces you to play well. And then the neat thing is the next day, because it's a one-day tournament, you start all over.
We want the guys to feel the pressure. The whole idea is to know what it's like to be on or near the lead on the back nine of the final round. And if you're playing in 3- and 4-day events, that doesn't happen very often. But our formula gives you an accelerated experience of getting in that position a lot.
And with the number of spots on the PGA, European and Web.com tours very limited and very hotly contested each year, there is no shortage of professionals who need minor league golf as they try to keep their hopes and dreams alive of making it to the big time.
We have players of all levels. We have guys that are just beginning their career that have a lot of potential but haven't realized it yet. Then we have other guys that have realized their potential and are just trying to either get back to the PGA Tour or back to the Web.com Tour.
The mini tour level golf is very important because over the last 10 years you can see how a lot of those players have developed into major championship winners. Zach Johnson played the mini tours for a long time. He became a Masters champion. Even Bubba Watson, I played with Bubba on what was called the Maverick Tour.
Players that have played out here have won almost 60 times on major tours. We've got over 40 some Web.com winners, 9 PGA Tour winners, Champions Tour winners, and Lexi, of course, is winning on the LPGA Tour.
Yes, Jay is talking about that Lexi Thompson, who last month won her first major championship. At 16 years and 7 months, she was at the time the youngest ever winner on the LPGA Tour. Before that, she honed her skills by taking it to the men on the GolfSlinger.com Tour.
She actually won her first professional event on our tour. She beat 76 men, playing from 94% of the yardage.
They didn't like it, but they knew how good she was, and a lot of the guys have played with her, so they know, and they're not upset. We told her she'll be a major championship one winner, and you can say you played with her.
The first time she came out, we were actually here at Jacaranda, and she was a 14-year-old amateur, and she was 3 under through 9 holes on our whiteboard, and all the guys were saying, "Is that little girl?"
This year's one-day event at Jacaranda was won by veteran Brad Adamonis, who fired a 5 under 66. The 41-year-old knows all about the ups and downs of being a touring pro. He has won on the Nationwide Tour and had 2 years full-time on golf's biggest stage, the PGA Tour.
It's a very fine line. I was actually leading the Players' Championship probably like 5 years ago, but here I am now on the mini tour. Golf is a game where a number 1 player in the world could lose to number 1,000 any day of the week. So these mini tours are just really tough and competitive, and they get you ready to play, at the highest level.
Apart from the 5 majors, where the winner gets $10,000, the GolfSlinger.com Tour isn't about the money. It costs between $125 and $250 to enter. Those who finish in the top quarter are guaranteed their money back, while the winner can earn 5 times the entry fee.
We want to spread the money out so they have enough money to come back and play tomorrow. We want them to get 8 or 10 rounds in a month. That's what you need to do. You need to play as many rounds as the guy on the Web.com or a guy on the PGA Tour is playing each month. We don't want to, give it all to the winner and then everybody else doesn't have enough money to come play the rest of the week.
About 600 different players a year cycle through the GolfSlinger.com Tour, and since 2004, almost $5.5 million has been won. Jay and Jimmy hope to expand across the states and have a simple message to anyone that dreams of being a pro.
If you want to try it out, you come out for a week, fly down here, spend a week here, play 3 tournaments and see if you can do it, see if you like it. But if you are trying to play tournament golf and you have nowhere to play, you need to come here because it will get you sharp.
If you want to see if you've got game, come play. If you're an amateur and you have a handicap of 6 or less, come on out. And you really know where you're at. There's no guessing. You know exactly where you're at. And if it didn't go well, try it again. Come do it 4, 5, 6 times, and then you have a really good idea of the state of your game.